Welcome to the Toyland!
Hey, what's up guys and dolls? Welcome back to the Toyland. I am M, for those of you who do not know. And here we have another one of my little out of the regular weird reviews. I'm looking at another one of these master grade models featuring Gundam Wing characters. And here we have the Shenlong Gundam. Why don't you guys take a look? This is one of the newer ones I was talking about in the other video. This one is an amalgamation. It has bits and pieces from both the TV show version and the custom version, which the custom version of this guy originally had two dragon heads, one on each arm. That's what this is here. It's a dragon head. It looks far less like a dragon head than they do on the custom version. But yeah, the custom version is also like all green. He's green and red, not white. So what it kind of looks like they did for this guy was, and maybe all three of the new ones that I have, but I'm thinking they used, for the most part, they used the look of the custom figures, or the custom Gundams, sorry. Got figure customization on my brain. They used the look of the custom Gundams, like body type wise, but then the color scheme reverts back to the TV show, and they also adopt a couple other things. Like I said, the original custom version of this has two dragons, one on each hand, and he does have the trident still, but it's a double-ended saber trident. It has this on this end, and on the other end it has the same thing, and he does not have the shield in the regular custom. So that's how they amalgamated this. Lost the two dragon heads, gave him back the shield and the single trident, and gave him the TV show version color scheme. So that's basically what's going on. I'm pretty sure the other ones are the same thing, but we'll find out for sure when I review them. See what differences I can note on them, if any. Here's a look at his box. Some real nice artwork. These new boxes are great. I really like them. It's not near. It's thick, as you can see, but not absurdly large like that Death Scythe box was. That thing is pretty beefy. So on this side we get, there's that picture again, and there's actually a look at all of them in this version. You can see, like, this is the body type of Wing Zero Custom. It's got the shoulder pads of Wing Zero Custom, and the wings are an amalgamation, and the color scheme as well, between the show version and the movie version. Really weird. I think it's kind of cool. Something different. There is the rest of that. Bottom there. Or, well, bottom when I stand it up. This, as you can see, this box is really mangled. I got all of these off of Amazon, and I was not, yeah, look at that damage there. The seller got an earful, believe you me. None of my other boxes have arrived looking like this. This one looks like it was kicked down a flight of stairs or something. I was not happy. Luckily, there was nothing broken inside. I'm going to take him off his stand now, and we will take a look at his articulation. Come on, buddy. Alright. Since this is one of the newer ones, too, I can actually move him a lot more freely than I can like that older Death Scythe figure. He's not that old, but he still is a slightly older version than these new ones they did, and they really got their crap together for these. These are great. Like, they're very logical in the way they put them together this time around. What year is this? Okay, this was actually made in 2011, same as that Death Scythe, but he is the straight up Endless Waltz custom version, and these are the weird amalgamations. But here he is off his stand. I'll show you the stand again. I didn't really give you guys a good look at it before. The black piece does not belong. It's to another black piece, but that's how they connect. You can see those little connectors there on the black piece, and then it just locks into there. They connect all the way around, so imagine if you had 5 of these, you can come up with some pretty cool display situations. But yeah, let's go over, sorry, bumped the camera, this guy's articulation. He's got a head that goes up and down very well, because there's a ball joint up in the head, and then there's one down at the base of the neck too. So lots of movement there, side to side. Doesn't want to go all the way around because of the earpieces. The arms have the same forward thing that the other one did, just not as much. The shoulder pad does move freely up and down by itself. Let's remove these weapons. The trident's fine. His arm goes way up, and it goes forward. It goes all the way around if you want it to. He has the double jointed elbows again. So, I mean, they can bend pretty far, as far as you can without the different armor pieces colliding. And his wrist has a really fair range of motion to it as well. They built it so the wrist actually pops out at the top, so you can really get this downward motion out of them. Pretty articulated there for a wrist. Oh, he's got the cockpit as well, if I can get it open. Hold on a sec. There it is. So it opens up. And they all come with the 2 characters, one that stands outside and one that goes in. He's got that same ab crunch deal that the Death Scythe had. He's got a waist swivel. These are all attached much better on these amalgamation figures. I'm not, like I told you, I'm moving him freely, and I'm not worried about these popping off so much. They do not want to stay on Death Scythe. So his legs here go out real far. He does the splits really well. Leg goes forward, leg goes back. Got the double knee joints, of course. You can see that mechanism, how that slides out of there. See that? And it slides back up, and of course the knee cap joint slides up. I love that. That's some great engineering on these things. You don't get that on the next grade down. What is it? I can't even think. High grade or whatever. You get nothing like that. I actually have the next grade down Wing Zero model, so, and I had a bunch as a kid. I don't know what happened to them all, unfortunately. His ankle, same thing as Death Scythe. It has a lot of motion here, even above this ankle guard thing. The feet go down and forward, and they have this little piece of motion here. These actually move a lot more than Death Scythes do on these versions. So you can see that foot moves pretty far there. And then pops back out. Yeah, I think that does it for his articulation. Let me put him on his stand here. And we can look at this thing. Maybe. Kind of. So there's that, the dragon. And all this stuff moves. These teeth here open up. And this closes. It's like the mouth or whatever. So yeah, lots of stuff going on there. It's got a couple little flaps and stuff that move around. His backpack's got jets. Yeah, that was a MC Chris reference, if anyone knows what the hell I'm talking about. There's his serial number, if you will. Those are all decals that you put on after the fact. You can put them wherever the hell you want. I chose that spot. Yeah, I did do some panel lining on these guys, not too terribly much. These master grades look pretty good, so I didn't do too much custom work. Maybe a dab of paint here and there, and then of course the panel lining. The panel lining's almost a must, and I wish you would focus, camera. Okay. There, focus on the box now, camera. She's uncooperative. So yeah, that's basically a good look over this guy. He's got that same peg mechanism with the little peg, like elongated peg that sticks into the handle here. The handle has the slit, so same deal there. I didn't mention in the first video for these Gundams that they all come with multiple hands. Like you can see, it's the same hand I had on Death Scythe on this arm as well. It's this like open one, and there's the closed grip. I think there might even be just some plain fists ones. I don't know. It comes with a few. Like I said, there's at least like 3 different hand sets, if not more. I never change them, so I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you how many there are. But they're all going to basically have the same amount of runners, around 20, give or take a few. I counted them. I'm not going to count them again out of this box. But yeah, expect about 20 runners from these guys if you do want to build them. But yeah, thanks as always, guys, for tuning in. Another kind of off-the-wall look here, something different, diversifying. So, yep, I appreciate the tune-in as always very much. Thanks, guys. I love ya. And until next time, keep on rocking.